What's the best way to go about fostering that relationship? I know you said you hate the mailers, but there's something clearly you're doing in the relationship through the entire process that keeps the client coming back.
Well, we could do a lot better with this. We do postcard mailers about quarterly. If we're doing anything, that's it. But we've experimented. I'm a photographer. I really enjoy photography, and I think this year we're working right now. We are working right now on a calendar that we're going to send out. So it's just that kind of dumb traditional stuff. If we can, we'll get on the phone and do that. And then we've also tried to, continually pull people into our business. We actually just started the whole thing over recently with Facebook because the way Facebook has changed their algorithms, it's not nearly as effective as it once was, but we're trying to figure out ways to keep track of past clients through social media as well. Mm-hmm. And most of the time what it is we're going back through old records and finding them from emails and then sending personal invites or encouraging them to join come like our Facebook page or whatever, and we've had a little bit of coaching on that, and we're trying to do that better. But a lot of it is if you give them just stellar service, they'll remember it. And we've tried to do a really good job with that over the years. My business partner is better at it than I am. He has a marketing degree that he got putting himself through school as a realtor with the intent of using it to sell real estate with when he got done. And the customer experience has always been something that's been really, really important to him. And he spent a lot of time, I'd just go back and make more telephone calls. He would spend the time trying to tweak it to make sure that people got regular touches and regular conversations with their agent and with us, and feedback from showings, all that kind of stuff. And it's worked. It's worked pretty well.
Is there something you've noticed him doing in the customer experience that you're like, oh yes, that's the gold touch right there?
Overpromise. Underpromise and overdeliver.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that don't make excuses if something didn't happen the way it's supposed to. Say that didn't happen the way it was supposed to. We're sorry about that. We'll do better and move forward. Don't spend all your time justifying. People don't care if you're sick. They don't care if you're on a vacation. They don't care if you're super busy. That doesn't matter. That's not what they hired you for. Don't make excuses for yourself. Just go ahead and make sure that you do what you say you're going to do. That's the most important thing.
What's a good example of under-promising, over-delivering?
Matthew got after me recently because I screwed up again. And it's just the way you talk to your clients. And I had said, yeah, they'd said, did you get feedback? And I said, I'm working on it, and that's about it. And they wanted feedback quicker, and I'm like, I'll get you the feedback within a certain amount of time usually. And Matthew got after me, and he said, don't promise that you're going to get the feedback, because you can't control that. That's not within your within your ability to guarantee anything like that, because that's somebody else you're getting it from. You say, this is how he's like, how we do this. We've done it this way for years. You say, you'll get your feedback on Thursday. And we'll call the other agent 3 times, and if we don't get it, then we don't get it. And that's the way it is. You tell them what you will do and do what you will do, but don't promise something that you can't control, ever. And I'm like, I know that. I need to, sometimes you get lazy, and I think having the discipline to always make sure that you don't ever promise something that you can't control the delivery of is probably pretty key as far as that goes.